Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Los Angeles Lakers express interest in trading for former Kentucky star. The Los Angeles Lakers have retained the bulk of their roster from last season, with new head coach J.J. Redick at the helm. However, a key question mark remains regarding the center position. Anthony Davis has made it clear that he prefers to play more at power forward, yet he is expected to start at center. On Monday, Clutch Points reported that the Lakers have expressed interest in several potential trade targets this summer. One player frequently mentioned is Charlotte Hornets center and former Kentucky Wildcats star Nick Richards. Richards would provide valuable rim protection and rebounding, whether playing alongside Davis or competing with Jackson Hayes and Christian Wood off the bench. Richards hasn't yet found a consistent role in the NBA, but he has proven to be an effective source of production for the Hornets, and the Lakers likely wouldn't need to give up much to bring him to Los Angeles. Entering his fifth season in the league, Richards has averaged 17.0 minutes per game, contributing 6.7 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 0.5 assists, while maintaining an impressive 66.1% field goal percentage and 33.3% from beyond the arc. Last season, while starting a handful of games, he had his best performance yet, averaging 9.7 points, 8.0 rebounds, 0.8 assists, and 0.4 steals. While it's uncertain whether he would significantly impact the Lakers' success, he offers a reliable double-double potential, which is precisely what the team needs as they look to bolster their frontcourt. The Los Angeles Lakers are continuing their 2024-25 preseason campaign. However, one renowned team star is paying attention to events outside of the NBA. LeBron James turned heads on social media by agreeing with one of Kansas City Chiefs star Patrick Mahomes takes on veteran New York Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers. The Jets took on the Buffalo Bills in an intense Monday Night Football matchup. The game was tied with just under 13 minutes left in the fourth quarter. However, just before halftime, Aaron Rodgers launched a Hail Mary pass to the end zone in New York's last-second attempt to score. Allen Lazard caught the pass and added to Rodgers' portfolio of successful deep-range touchdown passes. Patrick Mahomes was in awe of Rodgers' feat and gave the statement on X Monday night, "Why is Aaron so good that?" Mahomes wrote alongside 3 laughing emojis. LeBron James seemed to concur, echoing Mahomes' take, "Right. It's ridiculous," James commented. The Lakers star may not play in the NFL, but he gives credit where credit is due. Rodgers amassed 286 yards and 2 TDs early in the fourth quarter. If he continues the strong effort, New York could take Josh Allen and the Bills down and get their record back to the .500 mark. Meanwhile, LeBron James and the Lakers are preparing for their regional preseason matchup against the Golden State Warriors. LA will host Golden State at home on Tuesday in a showdown between James and former NBA Finals rival and Team USA teammate Stephen Curry. Warriors hit with massive injury news ahead of Lakers game. The Golden State Warriors will play without second-year guard Brandon Podziemski on October 15 against the Los Angeles Lakers in a preseason game in Las Vegas. Warriors coach Steve Kerr told reporters following their October 14 practice that Podziemski suffered a broken nose, per NBC Sports Bay Area's Monty Poole. Podziemski is being fitted with a mask, Kerr added. The 21-year-old guard sustained the injury in their 111-93 rout of the Detroit Pistons on October 13. Podziemski was at the receiving end of an inadvertent elbow to his face from teammate Tracy Jackson Davis in the third quarter. The injury is a massive blow to Podziemski, who is vying for a starting spot in the Warriors' backcourt. In 4 preseason games, the 6'4" guard averaged 8.3 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 4.5 assists. With Podziemski out, the Warriors would return to the DeAnthony Melton, Stephen Curry backcourt pairing in their starting lineup. Melton has the inside track to get the starting spot next to Curry, according to ESPN. Kerr raved about Melton's two-way skill set, which complements Curry in their backcourt. "Melton and Curry look great together," Kerr told reporters on October 5. "They just look for each other. D'Anthony is a really good shooter and a playmaker, and he gets in the mix on everything defensively. I'm a big fan of D'Anthony." Kerr has been experimenting with different lineups in the preseason in a roulette-like fashion to see which combinations fit best. Among those vying for the other starting gig in the Warriors' backcourt, Podziemski is the only candidate who has previous experience and familiarity with Curry. Last season, Podziemski supplanted Klay Thompson in the starting lineup because of his impressive play. But Kerr said he prefers Podziemski to play with a traditional center rather than in small ball lineups where Draymond Green plays center. "Brandon is a good fit playing with that front line," Kerr said of Podziemski. "When you have that front line, you need that playmaking to go along with Steph's shooting. Brandon, he's gotten really good." Curry likes the versatility of their roster even without a clear-cut star as his running mate. "We have options," Curry told reporters after the first day of training camp. "We have a defensive-minded guy like Melton. You got a guy who is kind of a connector, can put the ball on the floor, and create like BP. Me and BP started a couple of times last year. You got Buddy, who can shoot, and space the floor, a veteran who knows how to play. To summarize it, I like where we are at in terms of our options." High expectations were set for Podziemski when the Warriors kept him out of the Lauri Markkanen trade talks. It went sky-high when Warriors owner Joe Lacob boldly declared, "We've got a future all-star in Podziemski." Podziemski was named to the NBA All-Rookie First Team after he led the league in offensive fouls drawn, 38, showing his commitment to sacrifice his body on the defensive end. He also led the Warriors in total rebounds, 427, despite being a 6'4" guard. Most importantly, the Warriors were plus 264, the best in the team, when Podziemski was on the floor. Podziemski finished his rookie campaign averaging 9.2 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 3.7 assists, while shooting 45.4% from the field and 38.5% of his three-pointers in 26.6 minutes. Lakers linked to potential trade for notable 7-footer. The Los Angeles Lakers may be going bargain hunting on the trade market. Brett Siegel of Clutch Points reports Monday that the Lakers have expressed trade interest in center Nick Richards of the Charlotte Hornets. Siegel notes that the Lakers are among several NBA teams that have inquired about the 26-year-old Richards. This news comes after Shams Charania of ESPN reported last week that the Lakers were looking at making an upgrade to their center position. The 7-footer Richards has developed a reputation as an underrated energy piece. He averaged 9.7 points and 8.0 rebounds per game last season for Charlotte and also blocks shots with his 7'4" wingspan. Richards is really effective around the rim too, posting an elite 69.1 field goal percentage in 2023-24. With Richards under contract for just $5 million this season and $5 million next season, the Lakers may just have something to work with there. With Jackson Hayes having his limitations at center and Jared Vanderbilt and Christian Wood both sidelined with injuries to start the new season, the need at the 5 for the Lakers is pretty pressing. Richards should also come much cheaper than this other center the Lakers are eyeing in that division. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Nick Richards? Leave your opinion in the comments.